Let's get into Love is Blind. I know I'm a little late to the game. Remember, I am a communications and media professional, and I love to look at human engagement, study communication, and see what I think about this Love is Blind. Let's get into it. Emma and Steven. So I'm on episode 8 as of right now, but I want to look back. So I noticed that Emma's pretty mean in some of the pod sessions, and I felt like her and Steven were actually the better match. But she really got it very emotional and different things like that. I didn't see what she was seeing. I felt like he was more dominant in the conversations. And looking at her other matches, she is gravitating towards ones where she can dominate a little bit more. I think that she would have been a better match with Steven. And he had 2 women that he was vying for, one of which was Keya, and then the other one was Tyler. Felt like it was really interesting to see the dynamics that he had with Keya versus with Tyler. With Tyler, she was very much more emotional in her feelings, and also could manipulate with those emotions. What I noticed about Keya was she was more grounded. She helped him process a lot better. I felt like he had a better connection with her. I feel like he was easily manipulated into emotions with Tyler, and so he was, anytime he was with her, he just didn't want to disappoint her. I feel like he is very empathetic, and I know that Keya even called him an empath, but I also feel like he is easily swayed. He's a people pleaser. I thought it was a good decision that they both walked away, but if either of them were to have made it, I would have wanted him to be with Keya better. So I think his name is Devonta versus Brittany. Looking at first looks, I did notice that he was not immediately attracted to her. I would also say the same goes for Emma and her match. He was not attracted to Emma. I feel like there is a big stigma here too that we're witnessing when we watch these shows, and that is bias as far as race is concerned. What people feel when they are in these pods, they don't have that bias to go by, but then when they see the person, that some of those biases are coming. Watching Ashley and Alex, first of all, I'm not really sure about these two just yet. I think that with anything, working together, you can make things work. I think that family is a big dynamic. I think that, the father asking so many intrusive and very hard on him questions, like he was interrogated, can play a big part into the role. I know I've come from a strict background, and having relationships, sometimes it is hard and strained with families like that. So I think that might be a big thing that plays into their relationship. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. By far, Vic and Christine are my favorite relationship. I think it is so important to come into relationships as yourself, as a healed person, matured, and things like that. I think that they have all of the right dynamics to make a very long relationship. They seem very grounded, and they have past traumas that they can relate to each other with. I think that this could be a really good relationship, and I am rooting for them 100%. So these are just some of my initial thoughts about this, and we will see what happens. I think that human interaction is just so fun to study, and I think that it's important to look at the little cues, because little cues show you what's going to happen in the future. And then sometimes, people can work on those things as well. So it's really interesting to see. I promised myself I was not going to watch this season, but they were in Ohio, which is my hometown of Cincinnati. So I had to watch. So let me know what your thoughts, and what did you think my thoughts were?